As we get further and further into the 21st century, more and more jobs have become reliant on computer science and other technologies. So, it really shouldn't be a surprise that schools and kids are getting more and more exposed to stuff like coding and other important computer science things. I'm sure most kids of this generation have at least heard or have used Scratch before, a website with a program that helps teach kids the basics of coding while making it fun for kids. I remember I had to learn Python back in the seventh grade, and I know Python is like the easiest coding language to learn. But the most fun I had with coding actually came from Domo Animate. Back in 2011, this website was like the shit for me. I used to make so many of these animations, and recently I tried to get back on the website to revisit my old stuff, but I couldn't find the website. All I could find were Reddit pages and YouTube videos of people saying that Domo Animation had shut down. So what happened? Domo Animate was launched in May of 2009, and it was based off the Domo toy, which was like the mascot for the Japanese public broadcasting. The Domo toy, which is basically like a square Chewbacca thingamajig, I don't really know what that is, but it was like a really popular thing in Japan. So the people behind the Domo toys teamed up with a newly formed company called Go Animate. The reason why the Domo people were like involved in this is because there were a bunch of these commercials in Japan with Domo that were very popular with kids. Kind of like those Ronald McDonald commercials way back when. And because the commercials were really popular, the website was initially used for kids to recreate or create new versions of these commercials. But the website quickly expanded beyond that idea, and the website became a way for kids to learn code, and it also helped schools have a program to teach code. Although compared to Scratch, Domo Animate didn't have that much code, and that's why I liked it more than Scratch personally. Basically, the entire program is like a giant slideshow creator. You'd have these slides, and in the slides, you can put in characters and backgrounds and make them say and move around and do stuff. I can't really emphasize how simple it was to make decent animations, and I think that's why it got super popular. Also, these animations you made could be literally of like anything. There were a ton of backgrounds and characters to put in your animations, and you could even upload some pictures yourself and make your animations even more better. I remember I used to make these animations recreating old Civil War battles, but that's just me. On top of that, you could also watch other people's animations, and every animation had its own like view count, so it was kind of like YouTube in a way. There was also like this trending page where you could see the highest rated and viewed stuff on like YouTube. The animations on Domo Animate were actually the stuff that was trending. I remember a lot of popular videos on there were like recreating old movies like The Hunger Games back when that was super popular. And they were actually kind of fun to watch, I guess. At least I remember them being that way. By the summer of 2013, there had been over 10 million animations, so I could not have been the only person who was on this website and had fun with it. However, the admins of the website abandoned Domo Animate in the summer of 2012 for not really a true reason. My guess is that they probably went on to try and focus on other things since they probably thought Domo Animate was more of like a temporary thing. And because other websites like Scratch was a lot more popular, Domo Animate probably wasn't receiving enough revenue to sustain itself. It should also be noted that the website wasn't even encrypted, so there was a giant security risk for many people as well. Recently, in 2018, Go Animate changed their company name to Vaughn, and they also became a private company. I never mentioned this, but Go Animate, or now Vond, always had a separate website just called Go Animate, which was basically the same as Domo Animate, except there was no like Domo character. Also, Domo Animate was free, and the Go Animate page costed money to use. This website, Go Animate, looks like it was supposed to teach people how to use. On top of that, they also had a separate website specifically for schools to use to teach code. And after taking a look at these websites, it seems like they're very outdated. It looks like the main website, now called Vond, is catering to businesses. And if I were a business, I probably wouldn't use this for my animations because I'd want something that's a little more professional because of the pictures and the branding that they're putting on their website. But the example animations that they show you seem really cartoony, and it seems though that they're still catering to that sort of simple animation style that anyone can use. And we really can't find out how successful Vond is right now because they're a private company. But they do have an entire webpage dedicated for searching for a financial planner slash analyst. So that doesn't seem like they're doing the greatest. Like any website that caters to kids like Webkins or Teletoon, it's bound that they will run their course, and unfortunately Domo Animate ran its course. But I will never forget Domo Animate. As silly as it was, it made me want to be a creator, and hopefully I'll be able to give it justice. So that's kind of the story of Domo Animate. It's not that exciting, but it's kind of sad to see that it was just up and forgotten. Did you have a lot of fun with Domo Animate or Go Animate or some other coding product? Please let me know in the comments below. And as always, have a nice day.